Hello, hi. So this one, I guess it was kind of impromptu. I wasn't planning on doing a video, but I had some extra time, so figured why not? Especially with the last one was kind of negative. So I figured maybe I can do a sort of part two to that. That's gonna be more positive. So last one it was Patek Maison, that was the house, and I did their Luminous collection, and I was not a big fan of it overall. Just didn't wow me, not stuff that I would consider wearing on myself. But today I have Patek Maison again, another set from them. It's called the Merakai collection. And I have the box right here. Yeah. So basically, this is gonna be a bit different because I am not. These aren't my blind thoughts on these because I actually have two full-size bottles right here. You can't read it. It's Merakai Passion and Merakai Bliss. Those are the full bottles in the gift set. And three decants: Absolute, Devotion, and Essence. They all came within the gift set, the two full sizes and the three decants. And so I recommend against blind buying, especially full bottles. So I sampled Merakai Passion and Merakai Bliss in person, and I like them so much, so I decided why not get the gift set and save a buck. But ordinarily, blind buying shouldn't do it. But now that I have them, it's not going to really be my blind thoughts on them, especially for the full bottles, since I actually actively wear them. I like them a lot, which is why I think this video is going to be more positive than the sort of meh that I thought the Luminous collection was. So I guess I'll start off with the full bottles I have, just because those are the ones I have the most concrete thoughts of. And the decants, I've smelled them before, but not really enough to really garner a solid opinion on them. So we're starting off with Merakai Bliss. It's a slide-on cap. It's not magnetic or it doesn't snap or anything. It's just slide on. So let's get into it. Yeah, good atomizer on that. You'll notice with full bottles that the atomizer on them, way better than decants. Yes, in the air, not even to my nose, I can already smell like very fresh citruses. It's bright. Okay. Yeah, so what you get is this very bright citrus opening, mostly mandarin. Very good. Very, very good. It's like, it's simple. I'm not gonna call it unique, but where I live, it tends to get quite hot for most of the year, and something like this, just clean citrus without feeling too generic necessarily, is very pleasant for how hot it can get just during the daytime. And this dries down, you get a bit more woods. Very classic combo, citrus and wood. Right now it's just very citrusy. It sort of reminds me of, if you've ever smelled Silver Mountain Water by Creed. Just that very citrusy, very fresh, very clean opening. This is very versatile, and I guess I like the blend on this significantly more than one of the other ones from the Luminous collection, because I believe Luminous Noir was a very similar citrus woodsy scent, but whereas that one didn't excite me, this one, it's simple, but it really gets the job done. That orange, especially in the top, very nice. Come back to that, and hopefully by the time I get back to it, it'll have dried down a bit, and maybe some more of the woods will open up. Okay. Next is Merakai Passion. So Merakai Passion, I can tell you right now, I love it. I smelled this in person at a store, a brick and mortar location, and I loved it so much, I hunted for it online. It was that good. It wowed me. It's just fruity, like beautiful fruits. You get some vanilla in there, you get some florals in there. It's really, really, it's great. Oh, I missed, I think. Yeah, just in the air, I'm not even getting like much alcohol in my face. Like, I don't know if that's necessarily something about like the quality of anything necessarily, because most perfumes are obviously alcohol based. Yeah, just you get this beautiful lychee. Like, it's primarily lychee in the top, and it's really something else. Lychee, I don't believe is a particularly common note, but this perfume alone is sort of what got me thinking that fruity, like fruit notes are definitely my favorite. Like lychee, pear, potentially even mango, like those sort of fruits are definitely my thing. It's sweet, it's sweet, fruity, but it's not really feminine. So anyone can wear it, really. Yeah. It's just super fruity, fresh. It's like a great daytime scent for like spring, summertime, warmer weather, but really any time, honestly. And it's not going to like fill a room or anything. I think that's actually a plus. I don't want everybody in my vicinity to be able to smell what I have on, but like the scent bubble around you, it becomes beautiful with this on. Yeah, that lychee, the florals, it's really something else. Supposedly this is similar to a fragrance by Bond Number 9, but I can't confirm that, sadly. Maybe some other day. Yeah, it's so addictive. I have to put it down. It's that good. So now we're gonna be onto the decants. Now the decants I have less of a solid opinion of. Obviously I've worn them less, but I have sprayed them. It's been a while, so I don't really have in my mind's eye like what I think these smell like or like a solid opinion of them. So let's just get into it, I guess. This is Merakai Devotion. Yeah, that's a pretty good atomizer too. Let it dry down just a little bit more. All right. Now this, I'm getting very blue fragrancy here. figure like some light spices, but primarily citrus. And that's lime. Yeah, it's definitely, it leans closer to like a lime type of citrus than like orange or like bergamot. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of blue fragrances. To my nose, they all smell somewhat samey. I'm not the biggest fan of how they generally do, like, it seems like generic citruses like bergamot, lemon with like ginger and cardamom and stuff. That's a bit, to my nose, I'm not the biggest fan, but this, it's pretty good. I think the lime is pretty unique. Yeah, it's very light. It's fresh. This is like a perfect summertime, daytime scent, I feel. Spring, summer. And where I live, it's almost always spring and summer. So that's like, 10 months of the year. It's picking up some faint spices like ginger. Maybe I don't hate ginger as much as I thought I did. Just when it's really prominent, then it can overwhelm a fragrance, but when it's like light, just a tiny bit of spice in there, it's not bad. It's nice. Still not the biggest fan overall of just generic blue fragrances. This is a step above, I feel, just of a regular blue fragrance. It's quite nice. Very versatile. You could use this, you could wear this anywhere, I feel. Yeah, this falls into like a dumb reach fragrance. Dumb reach, you can just, no matter where you're going, what you're doing, any occasion, you can just reach for it and it won't be a bad choice. Certainly not. Good stuff. Alright. Next, let's do Essence. Luminous Essence. So you see, the juice in here is like, what is that? Reddish, orangish-ish? Let's see. So this one, I'm not exactly sure on because it has a prominent coffee note. And I personally hate coffee. I hate the taste of coffee. The smell is okay, but the taste of coffee, I can't stand it. So we'll see how I feel it works in a perfume, because just natural coffee can smell good, can smell bad, if you get like a bad roast or whatever, but we'll see how it is. Alright. Should have dried down enough. Yeah, I guess in my mind's eye, because I know there's coffee in it, to me, coffee just sort of overwhelms everything. It's not a bad coffee scent. It's not like a burnt, like, batch of beans. I smell a bit of cocoa too. Cacao. Cacao's nice. But it's weird because it's not like a latte type of scent. It's not like super a sweet vanilla-y gourmand. It's like citruses mixed with coffee and cocoa. It's unique. Yeah, I'm not getting really any sort of spice at all. Even to my nose, the citrus isn't really super prominent. It's primarily coffee and cocoa. Maybe a tiny bit of vanilla in like the back. It's unique. I obviously I feel like, you know, coffee, cacao, and vanilla would be like a great match for if you like. I mean, just, you know, in your mind's eye, you think like that stuff mixes well together, especially cacao and vanilla, cocoa and vanilla, right? But it's just, as someone who's not a super huge coffee lover, I can't stand to drink the stuff. I feel like this, it's not bad, not bad at all. So definitely way too coffee forward for someone like me. Though I'm certain I'd like this way more than like a super heavy, intense, like gourmand, vanilla, chocolate, caramel type of fragrance. It's not bad. It's not really changing at all. Maybe that'll change when I revisit it at the end. Alright, and the last one we got is Absolute, Merakai Absolute. So I have smelled this one before, and I can tell you, oh, that missed. It smells like a very popular fragrance that many people wear. Yeah, this smells like Creed Aventus. There's like nothing else about it. You get that pineapple opening. You get bergamot, some pepper. It's like, yeah, it's like right there. Like very similar to Creed Aventus. Almost like, I don't know if I want to say that this is in dupe territory, because I'm not sure if, you know, they were just inspired by it, or if, I don't believe this is like a dupe house at all. If it's a dupe house, it'd be crazy for what they charge, but yeah, it smells like Creed Aventus through and through. I'm actually gonna grab my Absolute Aventus that I got in my first video. So I'll pause real quick. So I'm back. I have my decant of Absolute Aventus. I haven't actually, I think this might have been the only one from that batch, I guess, that I haven't actually touched, because all the other ones I have worn on skin just to like test how much I like them on my skin, but I haven't done that with Absolute Aventus. So let's just go back to, what is it, Devotion, Absolute. Yeah, you're getting that pineapple, you're getting a little bit of spice, you're getting some freshness. Very good. Also a dumb reach fragrance. Now this is the Absolute Aventus. This is retails for about $600, I believe, for a full bottle. Not even 100 ml. It's like 75 ml. Yeah, but since Absolute Aventus is sort of a flanker of Creed Aventus with similar notes, I'm not exactly sure what the difference is. Maybe like reformulation and whatnot. But we'll see how they compare, because I mean, when you smell that similar, just in my head, to Creed Aventus already, like, and I have both, why not just go back to both, right? Okay, hold on. So this is Absolute Aventus, and this is Absolute. Okay. I feel like Absolute Aventus, it's not like super punchy with the pineapple. Like, the pineapple is very apparent in Absolute. It's like pineapple dominant with not a whole lot else right now in the opening. Maybe the tiniest bit of spice from pepper. But like Absolute Aventus, it's definitely like, I don't know if that's like better blending or what, but Pineapple's certainly not like an overly dominant note in this. And I have smelled Aventus, the regular Aventus, and I do feel that it is very pineapple heavy in the opening especially. Yeah, I guess I feel like I like Absolute Aventus more than when I did my first video. Definitely. Yeah, it's blended very, very well. Like, I'm not getting any specific note like crazy dominant, but it is just in the opening. It is pineapple. I do smell the signature pineapple, but also I'm getting citruses and a little bit of spice in the opening as well, like bergamot or something. Okay, and back to Absolute. Yeah, just like very pineapple. Okay, so I guess I've talked so much now, it's dried down a bit, and I'm getting some slight hints of woodiness. It's not super overwhelming, it's still primarily pineapple, but not bad. I certainly think that I would call that the least unique here just because of how popular Creed Aventus is already. Because, I mean, Creed Aventus is just... Whenever it came out, I think 2010, it was like super duper popular. That was before I even thought about getting into fragrances. Yeah, so definitely not bad. I like these a lot more than the other collection, their Luminous collection, which just didn't have any, like, I guess, real hitters in my opinion. But 4 of these I could see myself wearing, specifically for spring, summer weather. The coffee one, that was Essence, I believe. It's a good fragrance. It's just certainly not for me. You have to really enjoy coffee, cacao, that sort of profile. Because to my nose at least, that is what's dominant in there. There's a bit of vanilla, but I like vanilla a lot, but I don't like it when it's sickeningly sweet. This wasn't sickeningly sweet, I just didn't get enough vanilla of that. So now that everything's probably sufficiently dried down a lot, let's get some, I guess, dry down impressions, right? So starting off in order, we got Merakai Bliss. Yeah, it's just very clean, simple. Little bit of woods coming in, little bit of florals. Not overly woody. Yeah, just some florals, some nice clean citruses, a little bit of wood. Very nice. Yeah, perfect for like a spring, summer day. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, now let's get Merakai Passion. I can just tell you this is my favorite one. I don't know if I've made that clear enough yet, but yeah, that's beautiful. I don't know how else to call it besides beautiful. Like that lychee it's really, really, really good. You get some nice florals like rose in there, some white florals. A little bit of vanilla too. Just great, great, great stuff. Like, I honestly, this is probably my most used fragrance of my collection, just my full bottle collection. Easily my most used. I just like it that much. It's so, so good. Good stuff. Okay, Devotion. Yeah, again, this is a clean blue fragrance. The lime's still prevalent. I do like how it's lime and not just lemon orange. And you get a little bit of spices. Not like overwhelming, which I actually enjoy. I think that's good here. The citruses definitely take the main stage. I feel like a lot of fragrances sort of delve too much into spice. That sort of conflicts with, like, you get warm spicy notes with citruses. It sort of conflicts a bit. Like, you get the warmth of some spices and then like the brightness of citruses. I might have misspoke there. Maybe. Yeah, this is good. I definitely think the lime makes this unique. Okay, and back to Essence. Something fell. Yeah, I dropped the decant. Okay. Okay. It's dried down a bit. And actually, I get the vanilla a bit more, what's it called? A bit more strongly. Some tonka as well. Yeah. But to my nose, it's primarily coffee, cacao. A little bit of vanilla. The vanilla's not super duper prevalent. But I do think the vanilla mixes well with the sort of the dominance of the coffee in particular. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not at all. And back to Absolute, the Creed Aventus one. I mean, yeah, pineapple's still heavy, prevalent. A little bit of woods. Not like, it's not overwhelmingly woods, but certainly not bad. I will say, Creed Aventus is known for a sort of smokiness. This doesn't really have any of that. Whether that's good or bad, I mean, it's probably better that it's a bit different. But still, like that. The pineapple, the pink pepper in the opening, it's just... it's too close for it to be a coincidence, maybe. I feel like it would definitely be redundant to own both. Or like this and another Creed Aventus clone dupe. Okay. Yeah, and I guess while I'm at it, right, back to Absolute Aventus. Wow, that changed a lot on the dry down. Yeah, it's blended very well. I'm getting a little bit of florals in there too now. The pineapple is not taking like a center stage. Like, I definitely think it's fruity citrusy. You get a little bit of spice, the pepper. Yeah, some florals. It's not at all like overly pineapple, which I do think Essence is very, very pineapple-y. Not Essence, Absolute, very pineapple-y, but this is not like crazy pineapple, and it's very good. I like it way more than I did on my blind test. Yeah, it's quite good. So I guess, right, since I might as well do this, right? I can rank from worst to best what I like the most, right? So number 1, it's Passion. It's not even really competition. I like it the most. It smells the best. I use it the most, right? Number 2, I would actually give Devotion. This is the blue one. I'm not the biggest fan of blue fragrances, but this one, I think the lime in particular really makes it unique and come into its own. Next, I would say Bliss. This is my 3rd. Just a very, very good, like, clean, citrusy, woodsy fragrance that can be used essentially anywhere, at any time, whenever you want. Similar to Devotion, they're probably interchangeable for me. Okay, next. I guess, even though I'm not the biggest coffee person, I would put Essence next, just because of how unique it was. Very different from anything I've really smelled before. And last place, I guess, Absolute. It's good, but potentially redundant, especially because, I mean, when I compared it to Absolute Aventus, I didn't really feel that there was a comparison, really. Yeah, so I guess that's it for this one, right? I sort of wanted to do a follow-up to the last one because I remember it was quite negative, or at least like middling, my opinions on those fragrances, and I know the house Patek Maison could do so much better, and I hope that was conveyed with this one. Yeah, so that's it, I guess. Thanks.